shot of Westminster Abbey. You know, back in the 1500s, that was a cathedral, and now it's a place of coronation. We may have to bring the King of the Ring here to coronate him.
Well, I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if Umaga is in the running for the King of the Ring. That tournament, of course, what an amazing thing the USA Network is presenting here next week. Again, the early start time, 8-7 Central.
In 3 hours.
Yeah, and on a one-night tournament, you know, it's you can throw a lot of the favorites and the strategies out the window. I find it difficult to believe that Umaga could lose a couple of times in one night. I just don't see it happening if he's in the tournament. Tonight, though, he has a chance to leave here as the Intercontinental Champion.
Next week, King of the Ring, and take it from me, I know it's good to be the king.
A lot of very significant moments in the annals of the WWE occurred at the King of the Ring. I remember yours back in '93. Well, certainly Chris Jericho could not have had in his wildest dreams the thought that he would be here tonight, here in London, before 17,363 fans defending the Intercontinental title. But we did see Jericho make his presence felt when he confronted Shawn Michaels, and Jericho kind of stepped over the line.
As a matter of fact, it wouldn't surprise me if you were the guy who suggested the Ric Flair retirement stipulation to Vince McMahon in the first place. Right? I mean, come on, just admit it. You just admit it. You just admit it.
Well, Jericho is a musician, but he couldn't have enjoyed the sweet chin music.
And he can't enjoy the fact that he's out here now facing Umaga with the Intercontinental Championship on the line.
And a very sore jaw.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Intercontinental Championship. Introducing the challenger from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 350 pounds, Umaga. And weighing in at 226 pounds, he is the Intercontinental Champion, Y2J, Chris Jericho.
Well, Chris Jericho, 8-time Intercontinental Champion, but don't forget, Umaga, 2-time Intercontinental Champion himself, and he would love to have that championship back around, I don't know if it fit actually around his waist.
In our second championship match of the evening here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Certainly glad that you're with us, ladies and gentlemen. 2 titles on the line here. Maybe the key number of an 8 titles is the number 124, because Umaga outweighs Chris Jericho a whopping 124 pounds for this super heavyweight challenge.
Here we go. We've seen one title change hands here tonight on Raw already. Will we see another? Oh.
Jericho is known to be very resilient, but his resiliency will be royally tested here tonight in London.
Well, you mentioned earlier about the fact that after that sweet chin music, Jericho's jaw got to be hurting, and Umaga zeroing right in on that. Oh, man.
That's 350 pounds, and that huge foot, all the weight on the side of Jericho's jaw. And Umaga is dictating a very deliberate and a very dangerous pace for the Intercontinental Champion to deal with.
Uh-oh, look out here. Oh, no!
Umaga regained his balance, and Jericho, with that low drop kick, has got to strike while the iron is hot, as they say. And Jericho looking for the, well, he looked for the pin. He found the pin, but no cigar. Jericho coming with a lot of offense, just got shoved away like he was not even. Oh man, hear that?
You know, we've talked about this on more than one occasion.
Wow.
What kind of offense works against Umaga. You're certainly not going to be more powerful. You're not going to outpower Umaga. You don't want to get in a slugfest with this Samoan bulldozer. It's hard to decide what to do.
One can only assume that the best path to compete against Umaga is to outquick him and maybe, just maybe if you're lucky, destroy Umaga's vertical base. Get Umaga down somehow, some way.
Well, you remember back at No Way Out, Jericho eliminated Umaga in that Elimination Chamber match, but it was after everyone else in that match had hit Umaga with their signature moves.
Jericho standing right in front of Umaga.
Oh!
I started to say that might not have been as judicious as the Intercontinental Champion should be. That question was answered by Umaga. Umaga is no stranger to the Intercontinental Championship, a two-time former Intercontinental Champion.
Don't forget, talk about the Intercontinental Championship. The only way that championship can change hands is pinfall or submission. Oh. Stopped Umaga in his tracks momentarily. Wow.
Well, the Samoan bulldozer was slow. And that may be it right there. This could do it. The big splash right on the chest cavity of Chris Jericho. And Jericho will be hard-pressed to recover from that high-impact, effective maneuver.
Man,
Umaga just
Jericho
staggered.
hitting Umaga with everything but the kitchen sink, and look at the strength. Oh! Uh-oh.
Umaga using that massive power. Can the Intercontinental Champion survive this? We're going to find out.